That's, yeah. Very special. And Team Liquid on the CT side here of Train. Let's see if they can win a pistol round. That would be something. They've not done that yet today in our games, at least, in the ECS matches. Optic waiting for a timing, it seems to go B. But I like the off angle that Naf has. Steal with an HE as well. Oh, they're going to spring the trap. The trap is about to be sprung. Oh, it sucks. The trap sucks.
Sometimes the trap sucks. It's always worth a shot.
Naf, though. Do they know? Do they know about Naf?
I guess he didn't peek. Oh my god, just yikes. Yikes.
Naf is just owning everyone. Look at all the space he's given his team. Despite that, Gade able to respond. That is beautiful. Twist now, 1v2. Thanks to Naf, there is a chance, but he will be passed by an opponent there. He's just waiting in the T connector. Although, is there a kit? I don't know that there is a kit anywhere for Twist. So this round is basically done. Really good effort from Gade. Very strange round. Like it started. The way that it started, it made it look like it would be like every other B rush, but some weird things were afoot.
Gade with a 4K.
Oh, that is unreal.
That's some one-upmanship against what Naf just did.
I mean, yeah, the whole thing was about Naf, and then Gade goes and does that.
Beautiful stuff from him.
That's content, James.
It's also content.
Not all content is created equal.
No, I was just about to say, you need the bad content to make you appreciate the good content, Lawrence.
That's true. Thank you,
you
James.
you gotta get that bad content in there. See, James understands this.
He's playing chess.
Playing with that 7D chess, mates, in VR. It's not even real life. 7D chess, upside down, non-gravitational.
Not even 4 dimensions.
I'm on all 7 dimensions, baby. The Bardolph dimension.
I love it when shows try to like visualize the 4th dimension, like Interstellar tried to do that. It's like, and yes,
you don't know what that looks like.
I don't want to do spoilers, but that could make a lot of funny. Well, could take the piss out of Interstellar for that. But I did like the movie otherwise.
It was a good movie otherwise.
It was otherwise a good movie for me. Guess you have to give them some creative license.
I enjoyed Interstellar. Why are you guys laughing at me?
Don't you kind of see? You said it a little bit weird. I think.
I enjoy Interstellar.
Yeah.
I said enjoyed the past tense.
I enjoy it. Interstellar.
Optic moving into the B bomb sites eventually. We'll see if these pistols can yield any results. Won't be a good harvest for Team Liquid in this round. 3 players tagged though. Nitro could get some chest shots, some meat shots. He wants that pork in the ramen.
I really want some ramen. It's been a while. It's been a while.
His ramen will be vegetarian.
Lawrence, where do we get ramen around here?
There's lots of ramen places actually.
Any ones that are good?
There's one that's good in Culver City. That's probably like 20 minutes from here. That we could go to.
Come down.
Very spicy. They have very spicy ramen for once, which you don't often get.
Nice. Well, looks like this round won't be all that spicy for Team Liquid. They've got nothing. Well, almost nothing. And now they've got even less. Legion Twist, very wounded. Oh my god, the flash was so good.
Could have been 2, was just about 1. Respectable for Nitro in that scenario. What's the scenario? The scenario remix by Tribe Called Quest featuring Busta Rhymes is awesome. I recommend it. But there's no time for that now because it's Counter-Strike time. It's time for the buy round very soon from Team Liquid. But Team Liquid respecting the last player here, taking things slow. I mean, there are weapons for him to collect. So it could have still been dangerous, but now they know where he is and they know he's got a USP. They know that they are safe as houses.
Liquid off to a bad start again. Seems like we've seen that repeatedly, but they do always seem to bounce back, and the AWP will make its appearance now in the hands of Nitro. And this will be quite fun to see, just because I think that the T side of Train can be a bit difficult, especially if you're one of the newer lineups. It's hard to say how familiar Optic are with their Train, and as you said previously, Londers, like we don't exactly know the maps that they really like just yet. That's a good start though. AWP versus AWP, Shazam comes out on top, and an early 5v4 for Optic.
Will now be on Liquid to try to even up. But the options are limited. Top Ivy Smoke at least denies line of sight. This is going to be kind of interesting because they've got inner presence and 2 players still at high V. If they coordinate a nade, it might really sell a fake here. But there's already 3 people outside, somewhat committed as well. Meaning that inner should just simply be the best site to go to.
Stanislaw moving up the IV position. Cajun B with the pop flash. Flash go pop. And out comes Stanislaw. 1 player on the site itself. He can't really deliver the first kill. 3 players round A, but it's been a trap. It's been a fake. They have sold them a dummy. Dodgy Game Boy cartridge on eBay. And they will force the rotation.
From Taiwan, James.
From Taiwan, indeed. Ironically, that Game Boy cartridge is a US. It's purporting to be a US cartridge, but it was shipped from Taiwan. At that point, you know it's fake. You know it's fake.
So it'll still work, but they just...
It probably will still work, but they've just like burned a ROM onto a cartridge.
Smart, dude.
And the sticker looks brand new as well. You know, this is not a new
maybe it fell off a
console.
truck.
So yeah. So there we go. Lige will not be able to save his rifle. Cajun B. I always think of Cajun Chicken when I'm casting Cajun. Cajun Chicken.
Was that what he was thinking of when he made his name?
Who knows?
Cajun. Didn't know it could mean anything else.
I mean, is the B for Borg, which is his last name? Cajun Borg. His name is Rene Borg. So he likes chicken. Maybe he's trying to tell us that he likes chicken. Or just Cajun kind of spicing or whatever it is.
Chicken Tene? Chicken Rene?
Chicken Rene. The thoughts of Launders in round number 5. AWP and a rifle for Team Liquid. They'll try to close the distance on the B bomb site, and it does not seem like this is expected or prepared for by Optic for the time being. But Optic finally realizes what could be happening. Steel takes a bullet for his teammate. Diving in front of Donald Trump. Allegiance to Donald Trump. And Steel is Secret Service.
Secret Service, right.
Config continues his clearance. He is the removal man, and he's filling his van with rubbish.
A pretty easy anti-eco so far for Optic Gaming, as they are yet to lose a man. And they've got a man walking around the A site, so they should soon realize that that is up for grabs. At least it's safe on the approach through team main, so would imagine that that could be where the bomb goes. They're just holding at the moment still, though. Just really, I mean, they're playing really safe right now. I mean, there's no reason for them to hold for like 30 seconds in a 5v2 by Pop Dog altogether. But
maybe, yeah. I mean, I think the one thing is though, they have been consistent on their anti-ecos.
It's true.
They have not lost one yet, which is honestly saying a lot.
That is fair, a fair point.
And they have also had very clean anti-ecos.
Yes.
Somehow, which is also a very rare thing to see.
Also fair point. You're very fair.
Your
Fair
points
points
are
all
fair,
around.
Launders.
Thank you.
You're a man focused on fairness of point. You've got to respect that.
Launders only cares about justice.
Justice will be served with my points.
Nafly is going to die. No, he's not, because the bomb's planted on A.
He's going to live, James.
He is going to live. He has been granted life.
He's going to die, James.
Cajun giveth, Cajun taketh away.
Cajun cooketh.
Cajun cooketh with the spice of Cajun and a touch of B.
Oh no.
I made it sound like a disease.
Please, someone.
Maybe
Someone pull the plug. Pull the plug on Bardolph.
Turn the lights off.
So nobody can stop me. Nobody. 5-0. Team Liquid on the buy once more. No helmets in this round from the CT side. Now fly with a very tight angle towards connector. I think at that point it's more spotting than swatting because somebody jumped to his right. I would be very surprised if he landed a shot with such a tight angle. Nitro doing what he can, but it's not much on this occasion. Smokes all over the place. Stanislaw moving from E-box to site. A wall of smokes. Importantly, they've got that one around Ivy as well, and the bomb will get planted for Pop Dog.
Nice supporting fire from Shazam, taking down Elige. It's not too much here for Team Liquid to like get a defense, or rather get a retake going with. I mean, they're all stuck on the back lines. They aren't really looking good against the setups that Optic have towards the bomb train. This is very awkward here for Team Liquid. A nice outside take coming in from Optic. And really Liquid would want to hold on to these guns. It's a nice shot though from Nat, finding an unsuspecting Gade, but just as Gade was unsuspecting, so was Nat. I'm just trying to trade out here. And again, if we look at spots like this and we think back to how clean the anti-ecos have been, it's really okay for Optic to lose some players trying to go for those last frags. They will have, as we can see, amazing money.
That's insane. You never see that. They've been able to get over 10k on everybody twice so far in these games, but it is
Like
still the beginning of the half, yeah. But it is 6 rounds in, yeah. So that was also really clean outside take and a nice couple of entries from Stanislaw. He seems very well prepared because he was spamming down the middle of, or he was spamming sandwich as he came out of T-Con while he was still in the smoke. So he seemed very aware that there was going to be somebody standing right in front of him, and he finished that kill off.
Yeah, very impressive stuff. Color me impressed.
You could do with some colour then. But don't worry, summer's around the corner.
Hope so.
Not if
Need
you
some
guys keep bringing
assistance.
your overcast and rain. Occasional rain.
It's raining more here since I got here than it has been in London.
Huh.
What is that even? I think the last 2 times I've been here, there's no rain at all. Maybe like twice. That's it.
An honest effort, a good effort from Team Liquid to pop flash into the Pop Dog and try and get some action in there, but to no or little avail. But now things are starting to heat up. The M4 towards the Ivy position, and Nitro's trying to capitalize on the distraction. And he might find himself Stanislaw. There he goes. Almost a pre-fire towards the Pop Dog, and he was pretty on point there. Gade moving forward now. Sound cues though being given away. Shazam will here to reload on his opponent, hunting him down with an AWP. Very confident play from the man Shazam. 3 kills so far for Twist in this round. Spotted moving towards the bomb train. Now Shazam wonders where the trade fragger is. It's Steel. He's in connector. Sound cues being given away, and I think everybody heard that one. Shazam may have to go for a no-scope here.
Whoa.
Very nice shot straight in the head. Oh, Steel, he thinks he's going around, and somehow Shazam clutches that one. That was such a huge shot with the AWP.
That was insane.
That was really, really nice. That is not an easy. That is just like you see some flashy shots. That didn't look very flashy, but the difficulty was really crazy. So really nice clutch. And to
Let me see
get
the scoreboard for a second. Sorry.
7-0 scoreline too.
Damn,
Oh, he hasn't died.
He hasn't
Steel
died.
0 for 7.
He has not died yet.
What a,
Shazam has not died.
what a way to do it in style as well. The 1v2.
Whoa.
This is a map that he loves. We know that. And it's actually the CT side that I think he's even better on, so.
He hasn't died yet. That's nuts.
I mean, it's really these matches where we'll see a new team kind of figure out where they stand or where they how they feel about maps.
And if we recall Optic, when they first came around with Stanislaw, way back when, Train was the first map that they showed everyone that they were really sick on, under the rule of Stanislaw, with Mixwell being that orb beast.
Elige repositioning. Config smart enough to jump around and not commit. 5-0 seconds on the clock, 50 seconds. Optic still taking it slow, however, there is some movement through the IV position, and I think he'll be close enough to hear Twist repositioning Cajun B, and he can just walk through and abuse this. Twist rotating around to the other side, and that might be a crucial mistake. Nitro's being picked off elsewhere. Stanislaw moving quickly through the pop dog, and again, they've still got that flank now. KGB activated, and everything is getting torn apart. They have no idea what's going on, and suddenly Steel wonders, why, Lord, why?
I need to see again what happened with, where was that first kill from? Stanislaw somehow came around the back of ladder. Did he run out of T-Con? Is that what happened?
I don't know if he came from the back or where he came from. But if he came from the back of ladder, he must have gone through main. If that's happening while there's a play coming through Ivy at the same time, then that would just be completely ridiculous.
It's ridiculous because it's like 2 lurks out. Yeah, he did.
No. How's that even possible?
I don't know.
With Twist?
I guess it's because they had that ladder set up. That both their guys were meant to hold on to T-Con and ladder, and they had the other oppers, so nobody else was going to be close up.
That is insane. I wonder
Exploited.
What the timing of that was with Twist rotating off of Ivy with the player in the middle with the sound cues, because that's just mad. All that happening at the same time.
That is weird, yeah. It's also weird that what was Twist? Maybe they sold some kind of fake at inner because Twist was leaving Ivy, so it's like...
He was just rotating around to the other side again.
Oh, I guess he smoked out. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know why he was doing that after he just smoked it.
That is strange. Strange things are happening here on Train.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, Optic have been quite impressive too. I mean, they've really been fun to watch so far on the T side, which I was kind of worried for their T side, but then I guess I really forgot about Stanislaw's impact. And especially on a map like this, but it's all coming back to me now as the man in question opens up the A side easily, and the remaining 3 players of Liquid will make their way from the back. And Optic looking for a 9-0, Shazam yet to die. Yet to die.
This is his old team too.
First he was a man. No, wait. First he was a boy. Now he's a man. Got there in the end. Almost did it backwards. Impressive.
First he was an embryo, James.
Outdoing myself. First he was an embryo in a fridge with the next to the bull semen. The rhino semen, sorry, from yesterday.
Delicacy.
North African white rhino only exists in a fridge now, unfortunately. Well, Gate has been taken out.
I don't think you should keep the rhino specimens next to the human specimens, James. I think that's an accident waiting to happen.
A disgusting
no
accident.
of mine. Shazam on a mission to not die in this entire game, perhaps, which we did see from JKS on Cash many moons ago in the Oceanic League of Face It, but I don't recall seeing it since. Auto sniper for Nafly, desperate times. Auto sniper measures. Get your tweets ready.
Is there any rounds? If there was any round for him to die, I mean, this would be it. An auto sniper, an op, full nades.
He's playing Diablo 2 in hardcore mode right now. Is Shazam.
He's got a sub-train.
The only way
the
to play the game.
stream is lit.
What's that?
The stream is lit. He's got a sub-train.
Yeah.
Zero hit Dark Souls run right here.
That's...
It's going to be tough. Bomb is down. Steel working the middle position on the yard. Does get taken out though. Gade finds him in the side of the head now as Nitro will get himself into the action. Shazam with a huge amount of work to do. And now he's got to rely on Config to try to help him out as he tries to push forwards. And it's got to be about the frags from this position. Oh, this is massive.
Oh my God.
Config from the back. Oh no, you have to hit this. The second one will be offered up as well for Config as Shazam is struggling. And finally he will die. We questioned whether he could die, and now we know the answer. The answer is yes, which is good.
That's anticlimactic. That looks very promising.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of sad.
Can be really difficult when people are, well, I mean, that's why I just moved up to the perfectly wrong time for Config to miss a few bullets. But it was fun, but here we are. Liquid have finally won a round, but will it be reset territory? Or will they start to head towards a 6-9 scoreline? Elige just about live. That was a dirty kill. Wasn't pretty, but he got there in the end. Now, what do the remainder of Optic do? It's like in 300 when Xerxes bleeds. You're human after all. Elise taken down towards the connector position. Steel round the back. This is a place which has become a common Molotov, but not in this particular game. And Steel's tried to abuse it, but this time he won't be able to. 4 versus 3, the bomb's getting planted, and Liquid have tough decisions to make, and maybe those decisions are being made easier as Twist gets picked off.
You mean the summit area? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that spot's like so, it's so cool to Molotov that spot just because if like either you're playing close, like the initial defenders are playing close, or they're playing sort of in the middle area, and if you take away that area with the Molotov, they can't really stop you from pushing quickly onto connector. I think that's like really the strength of that Molotov. Nitro trying to survive. Liquid have only 1 round. This is an impressive performance so far from Optic Gaming. They're going to be very happy with how things have been going on the T side.
It's not only that, but this is a reset, so yeah.
I thought this was going to be one-sided, actually the other way around. So I am very wrong. I'm wrong.
But what is right for Team Liquid? Not much at this moment. 2 rifles and 3 pistols in this particular round, and they're going for an aggressive play. So far, so good. Twist and Steel. I think only 2 of the 3 players were spotted, and there's no response just yet from Optic Gaming, who tagged as he exits Cajun B, but somehow he's still alive.
Man, those nades were just slightly mistimed. If they came
teammate.
a little bit later, like just 1 second later, they would have done so much damage.
Ooh. No, ooh, almost. Very close. Shazam gonna have to go God mode again. He's had to start his character anew, but he's managed to get all his items back. Got that AWP there, putting it to good use. And Liquid trying to hold that 4-man line. Not with the best weaponry though on these positions, but Optic can definitely fall afoul some of the CZs. Nitro on the bomb train as well. Optic, not many players to really take this A bomb site, but they'll do what they can. Oh, nice tapping from Twist. Shazam, good for the trade though. This is so rough here for Optic. So many spots that they can get peeked from. And Shazam, they know where he is.
Oh!
That is stunning from Shazam. He is the last man standing now as well, and there's no more fabulousness from him.
Damn, that was fast.
So fast. That is ridiculously quick. But still not enough to stop Liquid from getting the force buy win, their 2nd round, doubling their score. I wonder now what the money looks like for Optic, because those are 2 very expensive rounds. However, the bomb plant will most certainly help. Well, the money's still spectacular. Here is the all-important 2-man push from Team Liquid through the B bomb site. Much needed frags. Super fast on there from Shazam.
In my head, I'm thinking he's never making this kill, but he's been having such a hot game so far that I could see a world where he does it. It's really cool to see that he does make that frag happen. And his money's been so insane from the beginning of the T half that we can see that just orbs after orbs for Shazam, so he gets to continue rocking just as he wants to. It'd be really cool to see if they were to just try to, you know, explode into the B side. Might go for it. Are they going to use nades here as well?
Interesting setup at B. So could be unexpected. Full nades coming out. Steel could be safe though.
All they check. And many teams focusing on the sidewalk push. And that's 2 for Steel.
Damn, bro.
Liquid forcing their way back into this. All of a sudden, the train of Optic slowing to a halt. KGB can't really repick that. And they're just not getting their frags at this point. Some indecision on targets there. And that's another failed round for Optic Gaming. Started well, but how will it finish for Optic Gaming? They've still got money to buy.
That second kill, it's like it took so long to get the first one. He's on like the 8th bullet or something, and then just insta-dink on the second guy. That's quite humorous. Double AWP here for Optic Gaming. That is surprising. Cajun B picking it up. We definitely know from his past that he's quite the explosive AWPer, so not too surprising. Let's see if he can put it to good use here as Shazam goes towards the B side of things. His teammates are working Ali at the same time, so should be somewhat of a slower round here, based on how Optic are geared up as well as how they are positioning. Looking for those initial picks off the AWPs. Liquid playing a very normal setup.
Minute 15 on a clock. How do Optic turn things around to finish with that dominant scoreline? Maybe another 12-3. Liquid don't seem to want to have any of this. Aggression, not deterred by the failures of the earlier rounds. They will continue to fight back, looking for round number 4 of a potential 5 in this half. 5 versus 3. No one's taken any damage whatsoever for Liquid. That's a nice flick from Shazam, but is there a way back into this round? They'll need a lot more than that. The bomb's been spotted as well. He was carrying it, and Elige is going for it. And now he knows he doesn't have the bomb. There must be someone else here. The config of 13 HP. Delayed repick from Elige. And that's round number 4 for Team Liquid.
Liquid fall on their feet. The game is suddenly winnable again. Somehow. And they've actually finally plowed through all the money that Optic had saved up.
The last round. That's really sad, isn't it? No, like, I mean, it just goes to show this. If Liquid are able to win this map as well, like they've not, just like map 1, they have not had an easy time. It's going as bad as it possibly could. So it would really be a show of their class and experience to somehow surmount what seems so insurmountable. So we'll get some grenades thrown into the A bomb site here. A wall of smokes executed onto that A site.
The classic.
A nice little set piece here to get onto that bomb plant, but Elige will rain death from above with that AK-47 as he repositions. The bomb has gone down, but this is looking very hard for Optic. Oh my god.
And that is scorched earth for Optic Gaming. They may find solace in the fact that they won so many rounds early on, because after that, it is a distant memory in the fashion in which Liquid won those dying rounds, those last 4 rounds, and that is some momentum at least for Liquid. A great way to forget the beginning of the train by the way they finished the first half. So we'll see if they can turn things around or continue to moving into the second half.
Well, they need to win 1 pistol round. Well, they're in a lot of trouble. The pistols have not been their friends. We've got the smoke kit onto Stanislaw, everyone else on the Kevlars. Interestingly, a team where almost everybody is on the PT1000. Don't often see that.
That is quite curious.
Does this mean Cajun's getting cut?
That is unusual. It's a show of no confidence.
No confidence? Is that what
That's what you have in
Extra
UK Parliament when there is a leader. 5 to 10. Nafly slightly on fire, but manages to plant a bomb. People chasing Cajun B up the ladder, but he's delivered himself quite a few kills so far.
Oh.
And Shazam to finish things off. A violent pistol round from Optic. They do not lose a single player in that round.
They don't lose a pistol. They don't lose ecos. They did lose 1 eco actually in the first half. The one where Twist got those 2 kills. But you'd argue they played the round out really well.
I mean, that used to be definitely something that we could look at, you know, the original Stanislaw Optic, where when he had full control of the team, they were, like, it was a very European approach to Counter-Strike. Very consistent approach to how you want to play all of those sort of rounds where you have the innate inherent advantage to try to create consistency and try to not be wasteful economically. And maybe we're getting to see that again. I think people did forget a bit about what Stanislaw is capable of as an IGL when he went to Liquid.
It was a great IGL.
Right then. These pistols are doing a lot of work. So many targets. KGB's got to be very, very precise. Quickly checking his 6 and managing to get another kill onto Nafly. How many bullets does he have remaining? Nitro's got an M4, but Stanislaw will be there to save Cajun B's chicken, leaving Twist with the P250 and much work to do. Moving towards the M4, collecting and going for the frags, but not quite delivering. 12-5 Optic.
They must be feeling pretty good at this point. And Liquid can buy, but it's not a lot. I mean, if this is a round and I'm Optic, I think, all right, pre-nade T-Con, molly flash nade, get in position close, make sure they can't execute. If they don't, then that's simple. Rotate one back inner. Watch for any lurks. And again, that's all because Liquid don't have, wow, a long time to delay. Don't even know how that happened. Oh, on the E-box cross, great nade as well. Twist falls back into 40 damage. There's no opportunity to trade. Cajun has been playing extremely well.
Yeah, and I like the forward positions when you're dealing with the AKs as well. The AKs aren't really a problem until they get out onto the yard. So if you can prevent them from really being able to combine forces by stopping them at the choke points, I think it's quite powerful. And that said, it's only Cajun, and he's one bullet from death, so he's not going to be all that stalwart. Stalwart?
Stalwart? Yeah.
Stalwart.
Star Wars.
There we go.
Star Wars.
It's going to be all that Star Wars there.
He's going to have to trek through this.
On Captain Kirk. I don't know.
Keep going. You're doing well. The B players are fairly close to Connector, or closer than you might expect, and the rotation's already coming in as the grenades are delivered. Cajun B caught in the open, trying to avoid some flashbangs, and then more grenades there as people move through the smoke. Shazam, I'd like to get that kill, but does, and Optic Gaming are just on fire here on Train. Nitro with 3 more to catch, free fire from him, finding a play up the ladder, falling off the ladder. There are CTs everywhere, doing his best, but not this time. 13-5 Optic.
Liquid are really in trouble now. This is a really scary position. Essentially, they're just going to have to do one full save and then just try to win the game from there. That's an awful position to be in. I mean, they haven't even been able to really try much. That's kind of one of the problems as well, is that they're in this spot where they don't necessarily know what kind of setups Optic are going to be using necessarily. They don't know what is going to feel good just yet. They can only pick 1 or 2 plays before the game is over. So,
well, that ends because, you know, they lost the pistol. They decided to force. That took out other grenades in their first round, so they couldn't spend too much time working on map control. No, Ivy can take 2 full sets of grenades. False exec outside can take 2 smokes. They don't really have those options, so they, like you said, they have to just commit without information.
It's a hard map to do it.
Yeah, very hard.
Some maps you can get that information, but Train can be difficult. You've got bomb sites and then you've got the rest of the map. There's nothing in between like on some maps.
1 minute for Team Liquid to find something from these pistols. Steel trying to push Ivy, taken away. Elite trying to make it to E-box, taken away. Bomb plant tried on B, denied.
This is really promising from what we're seeing so far. I think Inferno there's a lot of niggly issues for Optic, honestly. So that wasn't too encouraging, but seeing what they've developed here, it could very well be that Train might be one of their sort of their go-tos. Sort of maybe the rock of their map pool, potentially. Judging by the previous Optic with Stanislaw, it could be the case, but speaking of which, Stanislaw will be making his way to the pop dog position, and Shazam goes aggressive on Ali. This would be a big catch if he gets it. Ooh, and there you go. These throws a grenade, and then he is done.
This is absolutely brutal. They're just now pushing the sights, and it's 2 versus 5. Twist and Steel. Twist taking 1 down, but it cost him half his health. Trying to dance through the smoke, avoid the P250 fire, and Steel will take out a Shazam with perhaps a sloppy rotation. No eyes on Ivy, and it cost him. Now it's 2 versus 3 all of a sudden. The bomb's down though on the other side of the A site, and the Team Liquid have to assume that Liquid have Optic have lasers across the A site. But where are those lasers coming from?
How?
The timing almost completely owned him there, but he was able to turn it around. Welcome to train. Everyone lurking all around all over the place. It's so difficult sometimes. The CTs don't have to do too much, so it's the Ts that have to go and plant. And Gade finds himself a good angle. Steel has the information. Good trade out, but he's now got to concern himself with the bomb. Jumping across now. What will Stanislaw do from this position? The peek comes in. This forward smoke as well, very smart. How does Steel play this one? Always going back to B. This is really interesting. He can reset the situation by doing this.
Oh yeah.
This is a really smart way to handle this spot.
I mean, at this point, it's really Steel's round to lose. He can play the after plant however he wants. The bomb is easy to get it back to. Stan has got to spend a lot of time looking for him. And he's actually walking up. Will he catch? Oh, he's back pop. This is 2v5.
Stanislaw's got to get his skates on.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh my god.
He managed it. How?
There. Oh man. I don't think he's not even really going for it at that point as well.
I think
it feels like.
Yeah, I think he's like hedging his bets a little bit. But I guess because of the I don't know. I don't know why Steel walked. I guess because he put himself in a position where if Stanislaw tapped the bomb, he wouldn't be close enough.
Yeah, I guess he was going to move down the sidewalk, just walk down, because the Molotov probably suggested that Stanislaw was on the other side of the site.
Yeah.
And I guess he was too far away to hear him go up the ladder, so that's just well played by Stanislaw.
Yeah, for real.
And that's match point to Optic Gaming. Perhaps making relatively quick work for Team Liquid. Time will tell though. Team Liquid are on the 5 AK, he's got to respect it. The flashbang is there, Stanislaw is blind, he'll miss his spray. And Liquid are now all over the A site. Shazam has many targets to find. He'll leg a second player, but he's got to do more than that.
He might just be able to escape. No, shot in the back of the head as he flees from that position. It's a 3v4 though, and these players are very wounded. They've been running through Molotovs.
Bowled a nade at him.
This is very scary. Cajun whistling away the offense. 2 versus 2 now as he makes his way forwards from the back lines as Config also tests them towards the hell position. Now down to Cajun. He has the information, but they should be able to trade him out. They're playing right next to each other. There's no way he can do this with an AWP unless they line up, and they won't. Twist will get the kill, and the round will be won by Liquid, keeping them alive, but for how long? Wow, I thought after they were all running through the incendiary. I'm just thinking to myself, that's just it. Like, and Stanislaw somehow whiffs. I mean, he was blind, but he didn't hit anything.
I think it was a team flash as well.
Oh god.
I think he was probably close enough to hear the sound cues, but I saw it at the blue line to his left, so I think it was a team flash, maybe a panic. So who knows what might have been, but they have the buffer to deal with the odd mistake. However, they will probably have to wait a while if they are to win this, because they are on eco now. Shazam though still has the AWP. So we'll see if he's able to do anything. Fast play into the B bomb site. Gade, he's looking for a second and he finds it. The distraction from his teammate allows him to get some kills. KGB now needs to do the same. Buying time for his team with 17 HP. Grenade sailing towards the connector position, and I'm not sure we'll finish off Stanislaw, but Shazam is there to take down the leash. 2 versus 2, they know where Shazam. Oh my god, that was a close one, but not quite. And now it's Config with the Deagle. We've seen him do silly things before. No kit. And with both T's out of the bomb site, any further success will be difficult. Waiting for that smoke to go, but how does he get the 1 versus 2 and defuses the bomb? Seems very unlikely, so you may want to try and rescue the AWP. It's just taking way too long. There's the first kill, but he needs to run for it. 5 HP. Seems he's focusing on the other player, maybe giving up the chance of leaving the bomb site himself. Oh, the flashbang is absolutely perfect.
It looks like he just wanted to get them all killed, knowing that Nitro has the op still, because otherwise Liquid wouldn't have enough money to get a full buy with all their grenades.
I don't want to say there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but at least Liquid are still in a tunnel. It's going to be a ways to go, but now they've at least forced Optic onto poor money, so just some pistols and so on, but It's really scary on train. We'll see them setting up the smokes for the outside position again. We've got 4 players out there for Optic for the defense. And there they go. Torrents of grenades falling from the skies, cascading around the bomb sites. It's planned chaos here from Team Liquid onto Optic's bomb sites. And so far so good.
Gets dinged twice, but it's not enough to kill Nafly. And there is the round in the bag, a quick one. They've surpassed the halfway mark. Many more rounds to be collected by Team Liquid, but by fast approaching of their opponent, and things will get considerably more difficult very soon indeed. So we have it, the buy from Optic Gaming. Shazam 25 for 11 at the moment, so starting to rack up on those deaths. 2-man push, and this might be a war of attrition. The T's facing already, and neither player may get away from this. Stanislaw going for the fadeaway, but it's not quite deep enough.
I think he took 2 damage.
Really?
Yeah, I think he took 2
It looked like it was so... I thought that was good. I thought it was going to go farther, though.
Yeah, it needs to go a bit further, yeah. That is a shame for Optic, but they're not out of this round just yet. Oh, this is quite cool, actually. The re-aggression. You rarely see the re-aggression so soon. And it's been evacuated, so this, if they're trying to set up grenades again as they were previously, they could absolutely catch Team Liquid. This is a good timing that they have so far for this flank. There comes the check from Nitro. Perhaps you wanted Shazam as before with the AWP in that position, but that's not what they get. And they suffer. 5 versus 3 now for Liquid. Easy does it onto the bomb sites. Team Liquid are good for a 9th round.
The comeback continues. Gade with the M4. Not much for him to do in this situation. And I do wonder if Optic will try to change something in their next buy round. They've tried some aggression. There are other aggressions to try, but they may have to wait until Liquid get to double figures now before they can try to take this down. Elige slowly heading towards C2 spawn, so perhaps Gade will not survive after all. You decide, flip a coin. If you don't have a coin to flip, flip the table.
I think he might live. It's close. Oh.
Little chance, little chance.
Yikes.
No more chance. I'm not very good at this. I'm going to leave that alone for now, maybe for today. Optic Gaming will have a good buy on the following round. This round they could go for the CZs, and who knows, they may even win this round. Or maybe Liquid will continue to storm.
Gade's on the 5-7.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Boom!
Team Westwood's in the building. Where's the glass?
Damn, that's the way it's going
Where's
down.
the glass breaking? There's no glass breaking, I guess.
Isn't that Taz's
Did you
last
say
name?
Tim Westwood? You know who Tim Westwood is?
That's Taz's last name.
It's funny.
Tim Westwood is English.
Yeah. I know. Dan just doesn't seem very hip-hop, but...
Oh, man.
Wow.
Well, I mean, he is as white as Team Westwood. Team Westwood?
Team Westwood.
Team Westwood.
I guess so, yeah. Tim Westwood doesn't
Damn,
seem
that's
very...
the way it's going down.
He's
Oh,
so...
I'm thinking of Charlie Sloth, actually, as well.
Oh
but
my
Team Westwood
God.
does use all the
Air,
bloody...
rap air horns.
Yeah.
Let me press this button repeatedly. Oh, yes. Button pressing has begun. I like my button.
Charlie Sloth just has, like, Hadouken, Shoryuken, and glass breaking. That's like the 3 buttons he has. And he presses them all the time. Just like, for like the last 10 years.
If you got that
Smashing all the
ADHD,
glass.
it's great. Smash that button. 50,000 points for somebody with the same last name as Taz. Congratulations to you. Spend it nicely. Shut up. You're actually asking stupid questions.
About what?
Don't even go there. I heard what you said. Optic Gaming with 2 AWPs. And some good utility as well. Is this the round? Or is there no round? Is this Liquid's comeback? Is overtime all but a certainty? Many man making their way towards the B bomb site. It's a rush from Team Liquid. trying to break the buy of Optic Gaming and just demoralize the site.
Yep, so close. Can they make it over the line though? Good damage done, good presence made, but the flank is coming as well. Optic, will they be quick enough with the flank? Is it going to do some damage? You can see Sanasor's on the flank. He's stuck behind the smoke at the moment. He could potentially just walk through it, but he has no distraction at this point. It's too late. The timing is gone. The window is closed. The door is no more.
Not
Have
shut.
you seen that GIF of Star Trek? You know the guy is blind and has that. Is his name Data?
No,
he's
no,
got a
Data's
thing-
not.
He's got a thing on his eyes.
Yeah, I forget what his name is. Like the Cyclops guy. I forget what his name is.
Is his name Data?
No, Data's the android
Oh, anyway,
from
well,
Next Generation.
there is this GIF on the internet, right? People used to post on the forums
Please.
where there's a door, like a fire door, slowly closing.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my god, I've got to get under this door. And it says in before
Ah,
the lock.
Forge, yeah. There's the Forge.
The Forge?
Yeah, La Forge.
Oh,
That's his
Le
name.
Forge. Not bad. Yeah, but it says in before the lock. It's just so ridiculous because he's like desperately jumping under this door, which is not closing anytime soon.
It reminds me of in Half-Life 1 where you have the scientist who like leaps out through the glass window, does like a front tuck through it, and if you press use on him, he just stands up and says hello. And just like it just seems like really weird. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, I'm sure someone knows what I'm talking about. You see it on speedruns all the time when people speedrun Half-Life 1.
One of my subs is a number 9 time.
Here's what?
Number 9 time.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Have you
Time.
you've never played Half-Life 1, right, James?
I played it. I didn't finish it.
Oh my god. Get this man off the broadcast.
Prefer Half-Life 2.
Oh god. You played Deus Ex though, right?
Of course.
Okay, good. Probably a game that's nowhere, like not even on that list. Definitely one of the most important games ever. But whatever. Not salty at all. No sodium over here. Optic making Team Liquid sweat a little bit in the 4v4. And now Liquid coming to a moment, 50 seconds left, that they want to make a move towards the A sites. It's a bit tentative though. They aren't doing it with any grenades. I don't think they have any information, and we can see Optic is gambling on B. So this may work out really well for Liquid. And there is, stuff for Optic to save into the following round too. If there is a bomb plant, they may decide not to go for any kind of retake. Liquid crossing their T's, dotting their I's. Due diligence has been achieved.
That's quite a bold plant, considering they don't have anyone in Z.
Brazen.
Spicy.
Optic Gaming. Unfamiliar with the feeling of success at this point. What has happened to all them rounds? Team Liquid closing the gap to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Do. 1, 2, 3, 4. They could do the same thing at Ivy. I think that was 50-50. They almost got that kill.
I was about to say how many rounds in a row has it been, because that's a lot of rounds.
It's a lot of round.
7. God damn. God damn.
It's 15-5 at one point.
Double AWP. Oh, Stanislaw absolutely wrecked. Nothing to say for that aggression on Popdog, but his teammates will try to pick up the pieces, but they will leave more pieces, it would seem.
Remember when they got 2v5'd?
Shazam scope tells the story. It is a beacon. Oh, Leash.
Oh, that's a
he was
teammate.
hungry for it, but the food was taken away. And there, finally, for Optic, is the round that they need.